Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to do a quick sketch of a person on a bicycle. So it's actually a useful sketch to learn, because we see bicyclists everywhere and people like using bicycles to go around the city and around pathways, around parks. So perhaps for your next assignment project, you might actually have to do this perspective drawing. Now, from the side, it is much easier to show a person on a bicycle, but from the front, that is the uh, challenge of a different sort. It requires perspective, and as you see that I've put in two sharply squished ovals, and that one is shorter. That is the rear tire, as you've guessed. That is the front tire. So what we're going to do is because since the bicycle, the front tire and its apparatus is in the front, we are going to get that out of the way first. So now again, when it comes to the details of how the bike is, how the different things that come together, that is not necessarily the exercise here. Our focus is putting our boy here on the bike and getting it just right enough to make it work. So front tire, the apparatus, and what we can have is just put in for now sort of a box, because we do need to go and put in a set of handles. That is my recommendation for doing this best. Now, if the handles are raised, the handles are curled, it'll actually make a difference. So we will do the rally type of bike first with the curled handles. So just put in you could put in an oval and then draw the handle just around like that. If you want to give it a little perspective, that is fine. This can be a little shorter, this can be a little wider than this, or they can be the same length. It doesn't really matter. So now we're going to start putting the person on to our bike. So I'm going to move the page numbered a little bit, go all the way up here. Okay, so I'm going to put in a set of hands here, and I'm going to determine where the face is going to go. So I say that you could also do it this way, that you could start with the hand themselves, because the hands are like that in this case. There's also the pose where he can be crouching on the bike if he's a racer. Now that is a racing cycle essentially when we have those handles, but for the matter of convenience I did it the other way, that I just use these for a conventional sketch. So what we're going to do is do a little bit of foreshortening here. So I'm not going straight, I am going this way and then going this way. So we're going to put in some action into this, that and that. So as you have guessed, those are the arms. Shoulders are somewhere here, and I'm showing a little bit of action here. Now you could have the head like right up there, or you could have the head like right down, and then you have to imagine that the torso is coming down. Some foreshortening is definitely involved. He's going backward. There's the lower torso, and right there is the leg. So I'm doing the knee and I'm doing the foot somewhere here, and of course the other knee and foot accordingly somewhere here. So if you have this all set, what we will do is just quickly put down the things in the foreground, because they necessarily do not change. I'm talking about the front tire and the apparatus. They're out of the way of everything else. But like right behind them, we have what you call the structure that is set up to work with the pedals. So right there, there's the another oval, and there is the intertwining pedal that I'm putting down, and I'm putting down this guy's foot again in a perspective sort of matter, like so, and I am going up the leg, bit of foreshortening there, shorts, the seat somewhere there, and some other bits of apparatus to go around, and again the leg there is, we're not going to concentrate on it, I guess, because I'm showing it from the front angle but not entirely. So now we concentrate on the hands. I think that I'm going to actually use a marker to set this out better. Okay, so I'm going to grab a marker or a pen to show this better, because it's going to become a pickle otherwise. So we have ourselves 1, 2, 3. Go with the fatter tip here, so that. Okay, so there's the hand. Let's say that he has a T. Okay, so other hand. And there's some foreshortening there, and it goes into the T. Now I could have, and there's the thumb coming under the hand, there's the thumb there. And what we have is t-shirt, and of course we have, he's a safe biker, so he has a helmet, and we draw some kind of face there, and there's a T again. So the t-shirt, and let's just lay this out a little better so that you could see it. The rest of him is, like, back there. And there we have managed to put a person in a generic manner on top of a bike. And if I were to go and show that bike right around him, or at least the essential elements of the bike, there's a light here and like whatnot, and there's the seat, there's the pedal, front tire, the rear tire right there, and of course you will take your time and setting out the details of how this will eventually look, and how, if it has, like, and if you want to even like show a chain like right at the back here running behind him. But that is the general idea of putting a person on a bike from a perspective. Please do let us have your comments, recommendations. We would love to hear from you. Thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, keep in touch. Have yourself a wonderful day.